Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So here we will discuss about the inheritance in Java. As we know, the inheritance is one of the important concept in Java language. So here in today's lecture we will discuss about the inheritance in detail. Inheritance it means process where one class acquires the properties of another class. With the use of inheritance, the information is made manageable in the hierarchical order. The class which inherits the properties of other is known as subclass, and the class whose properties are inherited is known as superclass. Basically, in inheritance there are two classes. First one is superclass and second one is subclass. Superclass means um, superclass it means whose properties are inherited by another class, and subclass it means who inherits the properties of superclass. It is a easy relationship. It is also known as a parent-child relationship. Why we use inheritance in Java? There are mainly the two reasons. For first one is for method overriding, and second one is for code reusability. Method overriding it is a concept of a runtime polymorphism. We will discuss about the polymorphism in the next lectures. So here the extend keyword is used to inherit the properties of class. Here we will see the syntax of an inheritance. Okay. So here the superclass is created. Okay, and this is the subclass. Superclass is also called as parent class, and subclass is also called as child class. Here the subclass extends the properties of superclass. Whatever the properties and characteristics of superclass that extends the subclass, that's why we use the extend keyword. Here is a simple example of inheritance. Class parent is created. Okay, inside that parent class one method is created, and here the child class is created. The child class which extends the parent class. Okay, and inside that child class there is another method is created. Okay, and inside the child class same the main method is also created. Here we created the object by using this class, and here the class constructor is called. So actually here is the object name. I think C is remaining, so try to understand that. C object it is a our object name. Okay, so here we call the first method. Which is that first method? This C1 is the child class method. Okay, and this P1 is the parent class method. Then when we execute this Java program at that time, first one this method will execute means C1 method, and it will print child method. After that P1 method will execute, and then it will print parent method. The types of inheritance. There are multiple types of inheritance in Java. Single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. All the types of inheritance we will see one by one. First one is the single inheritance. What happens in the single inheritance? In a single inheritance, it is a process where child class derives a new class from the already existing class. Okay, is known as single inheritance. Okay, in a single inheritance there is only one child class and the only one superclass. Here is the class A is the superclass and class B is the child class. Class B inherits all the properties of class A. That is nothing but single inheritance. But for one thing that we have to keep in mind, that is in single inheritance there is only one superclass and only one child class, means subclass. Then second one is a multi-level inheritance. The process of deriving a class from more than one base class is known as multiple inheritance. Okay, So in multiple inheritance there is a one derived class but more than one base classes. Okay, so what happens in multi-level inheritance? In multi-level inheritance there is a two or more base classes and there is one derived class. Okay, so here is a class A. Okay, the class A, class B and the class C. What will do? Class C inherits the properties of class B, class B inherits the properties of class A. This is the multi-level because the each one class depends on other class, so it is a level wise, hence it is called as multi-level inheritance. Next we will see the hierarchical inheritance. Okay, the process of deriving the more than one class from a single base class is known as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, in hierarchical inheritance, what happens? There is a one superclass and multiple. What multiple? Multiple of subclass. It is known as hierarchical inheritance. Means there is only one superclass, but we can create the more than one subclass. So it is in the hierarchical order. That's why it is called as an hierarchical inheritance. Multiple inheritance. Java does not support the multiple inheritance. There is a reason of an ambiguity. What happens in the multiple inheritance? There is a two superclass, okay, and the one child class. Suppose here is the one method we declare, and this here is a another method, and the both the method is having the same name. Then in the child class, when we call the method, okay, same method, then at that time the compiler will be confused that which method should call first, class A method or the class B method. So the ambiguity occurs. That's why the Java doesn't support multiple inheritance. To solve the problem of multiple inheritance, Java supports the interfaces. So the last one is hybrid interface. The combination of more than one inheritance is known as a hybrid inheritance. Okay, so inheritance is implemented by combining the more than one type of inheritance. It is a hybrid inheritance. Means as we already see the single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so combination of that inheritances we use a hybrid inheritance. Okay, like see here is the here is the hierarchical inheritance. Then if we see like this, it is a multi-level inheritance. That is a combination of all the inheritance is nothing but the hybrid inheritance. That's all about the inheritance concept. I hope you understood this. Thank you.